In this video example, we're going to cover the creation of an interface that displays the locations nearest to the user, regardless of how far they are. It's going to do this automatically before any search has been performed. This is something that we commonly recommend. And so let's just look at the new interface without just taking the default settings. We'll just save that as it is. And click Preview. Now by default, this is just going to show me the first 500 or so records in the database without much attention to which ones are being shown. The first change we're going to make is we're going to show the records nearest to the user by leveraging AutoFind. And so I'll go to my interface settings under geolocation, and I'll say AutoFind, user, and display results, and I'm going to leave the rest of the options exactly where they are and choose Save. Let's reload the interface and see what impact that's made on our layout. Notice it's still showing me 500 results, but it's showing me the 500 closest to my location. On this computer, I'm actually faking my location as in Battle Creek, Michigan, and it's detected my location accordingly. This actually seems to be a few too many results. I don't think 500 is going to be relevant to our user. And so in this case, what I'm going to do is, under Data Settings, let's limit the number of results that are displayed by default. You may have noticed that results are displayed in pages of 500. If we want to reduce that number to, say, 5 across the board and save our changes, we'll reload the interface as usual. And now it should display only 5 locations nearest my location. This is a much more relevant result. If I'm in Battle Creek, Michigan, I'm not necessarily concerned with 500 locations around me. Of course, your use case may differ. Notice now we've got 5 locations without changing the search area or radius. One thing that's important to notice is that the geolocation will work within 200 miles of its detected radius. So in this example, it will find the 5 nearest locations regardless of how far they are from the user, so long as they're within at least 200 miles of that user. That prevents the user from seeing locations that are far too distant from their current location. However, if you have locations that are more than 200 miles apart, we recommend increasing this so that the user always sees results. That concludes this tutorial on the display of auto-found locations nearest to the user, limited not on radius but on simply the number of results.